Not all relationships are physically abusive. As a matter of fact, emotional abusive relationships are common, but we may neglect it or are unable to identify it. Once it feels like you're suffocating, even though you're giving the very best of you in a relationship, you should begin to tread carefully because this is a major sign you are in an abusive relationship. And yes, that sign is a bonus. There are 5 more, so stick around to know them. Hi lovers, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. And make sure you're subscribed to not miss out on subsequent informative videos as this. Also, make sure you watch to the end for my weekly lost word for the week. You don't want to miss that. Today we are discussing the 5 obvious signs you are in an emotional abusive relationship. The first obvious sign is if they threaten you with breakup or divorce more often. Yes, lovers, as much as it is a bitter pill to swallow, a partner that threatens to leave you almost every time is a giveaway sign that you are in an emotional abusive relationship. They know you're very much into them. They are also aware that you will beg them to stay. They are not afraid of losing you. Even if they were, you have made it easy for them to no longer be. Every day, you are more scared of them leaving you, so you try as much as possible to please them by all means, thereby heeding to all their requests. If you're in this situation, you need to wake up. Begging someone to love you is never and should never be an option in your life. A healthy relationship is balanced. Both parties are ready to make it work, but are scared of losing each other, but will give their best any day, anytime. If leaving you will hurt you, why would someone who claims to love you threaten you with such? The fear of starting over has kept a lot of people in an abusive relationship. What you are failing to understand is that there is no time you will not have to start over. You are only increasing the difficulty in having to start over. Whether you like it or not, they will one day leave you and it will hurt more then. No need to sacrifice yourself this long for something that you can feel within you that it won't last. Unless we want to deceive ourselves, we always know when we are in a wrong relationship. And like I said earlier, only remain in it because we are afraid of starting over. Learn how to start over. This is a better option than the pain of being in a relationship that you don't know when it will collapse and you are the only one in it who will be hurt. Grow wiser before you feel heartbroken. The second obvious sign is if you fear to bear your mind to them. In a relationship, communication matters a lot. When it feels like you are dating a robot, you should start asking yourself if you are in the right path. Let me explain what I mean by dating a robot. If whatever you tell your partner, their reply is yes ma'am or yes sir, they don't comment on anything you say, you are always right. Not because you are really right, but they don't want trouble with you. Bro, sis, your partner is in an emotional abusive relationship with you. There is a reason relationship is called relationship. It literally means to relate. If you and your partner are not relating, what ship are you then? Boredom will just kill me in such relationship. We all have to be very careful when relating with our partners. There is no need of trying to be in charge in a relationship. Both of you are supposed to rule together. It is only a partner that wants to be in control of the other partner that will want to date a robot or turn their partner to a robot. There is a lot you stand to gain when you share opinions with your partner. No one is an island. You cannot know all things. Let me quickly address that. This kind of emotional abusive relationship is mainly seen in the military form of relationship. You take your military training to your home and expect everyone at home to do your bidding? That is so ridiculous. We should never treat our partners like they are subject to us. They are equal with us, different strength but equal with us. The earlier you embrace this idea, the better your relationship will turn out. Sometimes though, our partners may not be aware that this is how they are behaving. We are the mirrors of our partners. Let's not be silent and point our partners in the right direction. This, we shouldn't forget, is for our own good too. The third obvious sign is if they only shower you with praise when they are with their friends. Womanizers are fond of doing this. Be very careful when your partner loves to show you off publicly, but when it is just the both of you, it is the other way around. I decided to include this because you can easily discard this and it is also very easy not to notice. Do you know a modern form of this is social media hyping? For example, writing episodes that we do not mean, making pledges that we would not keep on our social media pages, yet we would not tell our partners face to face. No one needs to approve your relationship except you. No one needs to acknowledge your love aside you. You are the only one in the relationship. Why try to get approval from friends or the media? What you don't know is, people know a relationship that is working from a relationship that is not. No amount of hyping will change the mind of whoever you're trying to impress. Nowadays, people even post pictures to intimidate their exes. I find this offensive and quite immature. If you're truly happy, why do I have to be tagged in it? Okay, let's address this. I am not saying this is happening to me. I'm only pointing out issues here. Make sure you don't go to my page and start scrolling to find who tagged me. Okay, on a serious note, if your partner showers you with praise publicly, you better start trying to find out if you're not being used to punish someone. Why won't they shower you with praises alone? But when with friends or in public, they suddenly possess a romantic tongue from nowhere. Some would probably do this to keep you from other potential spouses who may be interested in you. Be more careful. Emotional abusive relationship can be in this form. One day, this partner will be tired. They won't want to continue with the praises. They always know why they are doing this in the first place. Once they achieve their results or their plans fail, they will stop and they will leave you when they do. Advise yourselves now, not all high beings are true. The fourth obvious sign is if they bring you down in public. No one loves to be embarrassed. In short, everyone would appreciate a partner who gives them little accolades or appraisal or approvals publicly. Do not confuse this sign with the previous one. When it seems like someone is using you as a show-off, you should begin to be careful. This point talks about when someone deprives joy in making you look foolish publicly. This could be posed as a joke and you become the laughing stock. In reality, no partner who wants the happiness of their better half will turn them into a public joke or laughing object. There are many other things you can laugh about. Why pick your partner as one? If you're alone and you laugh about things or your partner, that is different. No one wants to be a public ridicule. Let me quickly add that this also goes for public correction. You shouldn't correct your partner in public. It doesn't even speak well of you. It shows how immature you are. You shouldn't even try correcting anyone in public for the singular reason that no one wants to be embarrassed publicly. Even if you mean well, do not do this. Hold back and call the person privately and state your observations. Then you can correct them. That's the simple courtesy. If your partner do not see anything wrong and expect you to understand the reason for them doing that, instead of working on their faults, you are in for long trouble ahead. A partner who cannot tell their partners are embarrassed by what they just did will laugh at you in public when you would wish they would be your shield when you fumble in public. You know what is more painful? When the one who is supposed to shield you in public is the reason you're laughed at. An emotional abusive relationship messes with the mind, and whatever messes with your mind messes with your entire being. Embarrassment is a mind-messing matter. When it happens, you can think of it every single second, and depending on how deep, you can think of it for the rest of your life. Why this is serious is because your partner will know you to an extent, and if you're not careful, they would even joke about your sex life in public. This can be a very unimaginable scene. The fifth obvious sign is if you feel less of yourself when with them. When you feel like you amount to nothing when with them, lovers, you should pick your shoes and run away from such a relationship. This is even the most serious sign of all the signs listed here. Maybe I should let you know that the utmost sign of an healthy relationship is you becoming a better version of yourself. Your relationship should add to your growth immensely. Take for instance, if you have a partner that corrects you in love and respect, are you likely to grow or not? If they give you constructive criticism, is it not possible to want to be a better person for yourself and even for them as well? A healthy relationship gives you boost to achieve better and become better. Anything aside this is an emotional abusive relationship. If you're with someone that makes you feel less of yourself, or to make matters worse, make you hate yourself, my dearest, you have chosen the worst relationship to be in. There is no way you can wake up in the morning and be grateful for the day because you woke up into hating while you are awake. These people made you a better person, but you being with them has degraded you into the worst of you. You can no longer recognize yourself. If you're in this kind of relationship, I need you to retrace yourself back. One sign of knowing if this is talking about you is that anytime they leave you, maybe you have a quarrel and you now have to be on your own. You have a lot of thoughts on how to better yourself and move forward. But once they come back into your life, maybe they begged you back or whatever played out, you become stagnant. Even the thought you once had to move forward, you find it difficult to pursue. There is no longer zeal or strength or vigor. You're heading to a dangerous destination. Get up now or you will one day wish you did. These are the 5 obvious signs you are in an emotional abusive relationship. For my weekly lost word for this week, it is taken from Ecclesiastes 9 verse 12. It says, "No one can predict misfortune. Like fish caught in a cruel net or birds in a trap, so men and women are caught by accidents, even and sudden." As always, like this video if you enjoyed it, and let me know if you don't mind on liking it. Make sure you share and also do subscribe if you're yet to. Have a lovely week all. I love you guys. Bye.